say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never affect you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy to say, so they say. Be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you. So they say.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Jeremy Grant and Vernie Simons out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the 4. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Here we are, Brent, the season entering its final stages now. It really is a marathon, isn't it?
Man, Kevin, town to town, games piling up, dealing with weather, flight delays, people wanting to take hits. I mean, all the things that add up to a season. And on and off the court, it is a grind. And you know the players at this point in the year are always feeling it.
And that one's good. Gilgeous Alexander.
Gilgeous Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Pass to Klingon. 3-pointer, Simon. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D, and it's in there.
You have a guard like Gilgeous Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Here's Kamare. Back to Simons. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Kamare misses. Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And yes, it's good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 8 points.
Come on, SGA. Putting some sauce on it.
Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to Avdia. To halt the run. No good on the layup.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. 5th, Jalen Williams.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Shoots from the line. Rebound by Williams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 14.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander.
A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. It's such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the paint, here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The guard rising up, Simons, with some thunder of his own.
Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Clingan. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Clingan at the elbow. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 10-point game. Count it.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
You think about how Simons has built out his game. He generates a lot of offense.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Payson Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Wallace. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's Wiggins missing. Pass to Sharp. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Atlanta. High post try. Wallace finds Williams. From the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Sharp against Wallace. And it's Sharp missing. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Wallace goes in. And there it is for him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Williams, a screen on Wallace. Sharp gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Wallace with the ball. 8 points his last outing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. He was a perfect 10. Now he's merely 10 for 11. We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharpe took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game. This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Wallace against Henderson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Portland with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Caruso against Sharpe. Here's Caruso. Nothing on the board. Drills the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Delano Banton. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's Simons missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Simons, the pass to Williams. Back to Simons. Ball's knocked loose.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Avdia comes in for Sharp. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Avdia. Inside. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. You can get in your head at times.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes...
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamar is checked in. Outside Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 11 points.
Has to be some expectation that Williams will take that shot. He has the green light from three-point land.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Grant. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 13 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Williams for 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
No good from Grant.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Holmgren. Williams has got 19 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. .32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside. Holmgren in the corner. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Holmgren's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
I think for Oklahoma City, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Trailblazers.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Anthony Simons out there with Avdia. Then there's Clingan. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Simons with the screen on George. Launches it. Avdia can't hit.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
That one is no good.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Pass to Kamare. Now, here's Grant. The three-pointer off the mark.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 37.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. That one goes in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simons kicks to Grant. Shot to stop the run, and the dunk by Grant.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shea Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Pass to Kamare. Back to Simons. 13 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Simons has got 6.
Most of Simon's shots are inside or outside. I don't know where the other side they can come from, but he can hit from anywhere.
Shots good by Williams.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
And it's Avdia off the drive. Count that bucket.
Well, inside, Denny Avdia is confident in his ability to convert.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Off on the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 49 points in the game. Portland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Simons from outside buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. 32 seconds left in the third.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Now, here's Avdia. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from George. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Walker. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Trailblazers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Wallace, and it's Williams at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. Banton's shot is off.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Joe. Good on the triple. Joe's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder.
You look at Joe's numbers, this guy shoots at a very high clip, especially from the corner.
Pass to Reith. Here's Sharp. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This is Joe's role. He's out there to space the floor with his outside skill.
Here's Banton. Wallace covering. Williams has a screen for Henderson. Goes up with a stripe. Portland again missing. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. The rebound by Sharp.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Joe, and the layup's good off the glass. Joe's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Williams. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Banton. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Joe can't get it to go.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Williams, a screen on Wallace. Here's Henderson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Look at Henderson embracing opportunity. Nice to see a rookie not avoiding the mid-range.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes. And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Banton. Here's Sharp. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Williams against Caruso. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Kenrich Williams in for Wiggins.
One shot.
An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin, and it's a shame because 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense, and I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year. Just jamming it in off the drive, Avdia using that athleticism to his advantage.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Portland with the ball. And here is Simon.
2 minutes.
Puts up a three. It's good from long range.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Wallace with the ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Caruso. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Puts it up from 15, and Portland again with the bucket.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
It's Joe on the wing, defended by Avdia. Fires from deep, sinks the triple.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.